Oh my god. Alright, I wanted to talk, in general, I'm gonna talk about, like, external pressure or pressure to conform, and how I think it's only, or at least in my experience, it's always only been, like, people who would be considered my peers, like, like, other kids, other people my age, my whole life, like, my parents. I feel like typically it's thought of as something that the older generation, or specifically parents, are worried about. But in my case, definitely not. Like, the only examples I can think of where people have been, like, concerned even, or like, yeah, concerned or looked down upon, like, me for not doing the, basically socially acceptable thing has been other people my age, whether that be, like, getting bad grades in school and then, like, not getting into, like, a good school. This is even back to, like, middle school. Like, when I was getting into high schools. Or, yeah, just the idea of, like, kind of being a productive person in general. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, does that mean you're in, I don't know. I just, was talking to someone the other day about, I got into school for the fall of this year, 2025, and I don't know, we'll see if I go. Wasn't in school this year, or this past year. But, yeah, I guess I just, yeah, I kind of wonder why that is. At least me, I don't give a fuck if, someone is doing well or not, like, on track to, like, I guess the idea is, like, if you're not in school, you're not on track to, I don't even know, I don't even fucking know. Yeah. What else was I thinking about? Oh yeah. I was wondering if the fact that my generation, or I guess, yeah, I'll say Gen Z and up, like, the fact that they have seen more or been exposed to more, like, makes them more cynical in general. And I guess just like I was thinking, I was watching the beginning of this video. I forget what the video was about, but it was talking about how, like, whenever Kurt Cobain died, it was like a big deal or whatever, because he was like I don't know, one of the most famous musicians in that era. I don't know when he died exactly, like the 2000s or late or 90s, somewhere in there. 90s, I think. I don't know, but how basically he, like, I don't know, it was just a really big deal. Like, I'm thinking now, like, there are so many musicians and, like, famous people that, like, I feel like kids typically would, like, look up to that just die. And I don't know if it was, like, the same in previous generations where like that would happen as often. And I guess I was just wondering like how that affects people and the way they do shit and they act. Like maybe if people are makes people less or more careless or less careless, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it exactly does to people. But yeah, back to the thing of like pressure to conform from other people my age. Yeah, it's always been I don't know, yeah. It's just weird because I feel like typically it's something people think of as like it's coming from the older generation. I know I already said this shit. But yeah, it's just weird to me because I really don't give a fuck. Like I don't I don't care what schools my friends get into or don't get into. I don't care what jobs they have in terms of, how much money they make or how much fucking, how much society values them for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. And it's, I guess, kind of frustrating when it feels like other people do. It's just annoying. But, yeah, I don't know.